Do Etee reusable food wraps really work? Click the link in the description to order Etee reusable food wraps at a huge discount price. Am I the only mom who's constantly running out of sandwich bags and plastic wrap? Probably not. By packing lunches and storing leftovers for 6 people in my family, I cannot keep them on hand. So when Liz suggested I purchase a set of Etee reusable food wraps after their Facebook ads flooded my feed, I was all in. After all, anything that makes after-dinner cleanup easier and more eco-friendly is worth a try, in my opinion. But, do Etee reusable food wraps really work, compared with plastic wrap? Here's what I found. What makes Etee reusable food wraps different is that they're made from organic muslin coated with beeswax, tree resin and some other things that helps them hold their shape when folded, to keep your food fresh. In fact, the fabric is breathable and antimicrobial, which means you can safely use it to store produce, cheese, sandwiches or even liquid, provided it's in a cup, obviously. Each 3-pack comes with 3 different sizes of wrap, whether you're wrapping a small jar of leftover applesauce from feeding a baby, a wedge of cheese, or covering a large bowl, a leftover slice of pizza, or a big piece of cut fruit like a melon. To give it a try, I wrapped a half head of cauliflower leftover from lunch last week in my Etee food wrap. It's now 5 days later, and the verdict? It looks just as fresh as the other half head of cauliflower that's been wrapped in plastic wrap. I'll happily cook it for dinner tonight. In other words, if you want a more eco-friendly alternative to plastic wrap, Etee will absolutely do the job. Just know that if you want it to stick to the sides of a bowl or container the way plastic wrap might, for example, if you're storing a liquid that could spill, you have to make sure you activate it first by rolling it in your hands. That basically warms the wax that's in the fabric to make it pliable. As for cleaning the wrap for reuse, all you have to do is wash the Etee wrap and hang it to dry. It will be good to go. In my experience, the only thing that make the Etee wrap less effective over time, is microwaving or freezing it for extended periods. From a practical standpoint, I like that I'm not covering my food with whatever toxins or chemicals are in plastic wrap. No judgments, just all things being equal, this makes me feel a little better. It's also a good feeling not to be contributing unnecessary waste to the environment like I have with all those extra sandwich bags I used to use to wrap my leftovers in. As for school lunches, you could definitely use it. Just be sure you have the kind of kid who will bring it back home, while it can save you a lot of money on disposable plastic wrap over time.